days a week, cutting cane in the sun. It's a way to make a living, but there's work to be done. Friday night's calling, you'll know where to find me. Two-stepping by Louisiana moon. Payday comes around and there's nothing left to lose. Gonna call Pretty Polly in the ruby red shoes, and we'll go riding. You'll know where to find us. Two-stepping by Louisiana moon. Gonna rattle them bones on the old oak floor, shake the paint off the dance hall door, sing a little ditty by Pontchartrain, two-stepping by Louisiana moon. Boss has been clucking, wants to short my pay, but the music is calling and there ain't no way. I hear the whistle blowing, time to leave it all behind me, just stepping by Louisiana moon. I'm gonna buff my shoes until they shine, waltzing with Polly, gonna make her mine. The Model T's rolling, you'll know where to find us, two stepping by Louisiana moon. Gonna rattle them bones on the old oak floor, shake the paint off the dance hall door, sing a little ditty by Pontchartrain, two stepping by Louisiana moon. Bootleggers make a call, I jump to my feet, the kill devil flowing in a field of beat. Dance floors hopping, you'll know where to find us, two stepping by Louisiana moon. Polly's eyes are shining, everyone can see why I'm fixing to drop one knee. With a ring in my pocket, will I get an answer, two stepping by Louisiana moon. Gonna rattle them bones on the old oak floor, shake the paint off the dance hall door, sing a little ditty by Pontchartrain, two-stepping by Louisiana moon. Gonna rattle them bones on the old oak floor, shake the paint off the dance hall door, sing a little ditty by Pontchartrain, two-stepping by Louisiana moon. So I normally also play the harmonica, but apparently I forgot them tonight, so so I know you won't miss it, but this song has harmonica on it. I'll miss it.
Usually. Here we go. You know, luck's a funny thing. Never know when she'll knock on your door. I ain't seen too much for these days. Wish she'd knock a little more. You know, time's a funny thing. Melts into days yet to come. Takes you hostage on a ride you can't escape. There's no stopping the trip around the sun. Think I'll hold the horns one more time. Try to line my threadbare pocket. Say a prayer to Lady Love, kiss your picture in my locket. Flip of hearts, sleight of hand, double down, take a stand, betting you'll be back again. Turn my luck around. your picture in my locket. Flip a card, slide a hand, double down, take a stand, letting you be back again to turn my luck around.
Thank you so much. So that song was we wrote after our first trip to Las Vegas, and my dad grew up in Quincy, and I have very fond memories of spending all of my family get-togethers here in Quincy. He grew up on Newport Ave, and I would sleep over at my grandmother's house and always wake up in the middle of the night when the train came by. And I have really wonderful memories of spending time in Quincy. And we were in Las Vegas for my cousin's wedding. And so we had never gambled before. I'm not a big gambler. But my dad really loves to gamble, and so he was like, here, have some fun money, and I'm going to teach you how to play blackjack, and we're going to see how it goes. And so we ended up winning $400 at the blackjack tables that night, which was like, I was like super impressed with myself. But the best was at the end of the night, my dad was sort of like, I'm so proud of you. It's like my dad's proudest moment is me winning at the blackjack tables. So anyway, we're going to play another song for you now. This is a tune we wrote. We decided we needed a good sort of drown your sorrows kind of song. And this is it. It's called Bottom of a Bottle. A 1, 2.
Saying something I don't know. The neon lights a hazy glow. You keep on talking, but your words don't sit right. Willie's singing on the radio, leaving a heart you left so cold, and this bar stool barely keeps me upright. But you look much better through the bottom of a bottle. I almost could love you beneath the bar light, and life looks better through whiskey-stained glasses. So pour me a double tonight. Working days to bet your face, but I can't seem to find the grace to pick you up by your bootstraps. 'Cause your tune is torn and tired, and I'm done putting out your fire. So I'll just take another sip from this glass. 'Cause you look much better through the bottom of a bottle. I almost could love you beneath the bar light, and life looks better through whiskey-stained glasses. Pour me a double tonight. Shot of whiskey, maybe 2 is all I need to see me through, to face the next day's sad new dawn. But you look much better than the bottom of a bottle. I almost could love you beneath the bar light, and life looks better through whiskey-stained glasses. So pour me a double tonight. So pour me a double tonight.
Thank you.
So a couple years ago, we were having a very dry summer And in front of our house, we have a big patch of black-eyed Susans in our garden. And what's that? And weeds, she says. I do actually spend some time working on the garden. If you couldn't tell, we're a couple. Anyway, but yeah, one summer was really dry, and the black-eyed Susans just weren't coming out. So we wrote this song. It's called Black-Eyed Susan.
Let it rain, let it pour, bring black-eyed Susan to my door. Let it rain, let it pour, bring black-eyed Susan to my door.
It's been dry all July, wonder if she'll pass me by. Rain will hear my silent prayer, wash away these dusty tears. Since she's gone away, I ain't smiled a single day. If she comes to me, the past will be a memory. Let it rain, let it pour, bring black-eyed Susan to my door. Let it rain, let it pour, bring black-eyed Susan to my door. Let it rain, oh, let it pour, bring black-eyed Susan to my door. Let it rain, oh, let it pour, bring black-eyed Susan to my door. Eyes as dark as raven's night, dancing in the noon sunlight. Without rain, her head hangs low, her yellow hair side halo. In the shade of a cherry tree, she left me for the bird and bee. Every day I make a plea, but she's not coming back to me. Let it rain, oh, let it pour, bring black-eyed Susan to my door. Let it rain, oh, let it pour, bring black-eyed Susan to my door. Another day older, still in the red, bottle in the cupboard bone dry. Bank bills rising, but the seed ain't growing. Is there hope in the sweet bye-bye? There's a dark cloud looming overhead, turning devils out of the sand. Storm or no, there's a cold wind blowing all the greenbacks right out of my hand. Another day is getting harder, I'm fighting life just like my father. Another day, another dollar, you can't pinch pennies, they keep getting smaller. Sunday morning service, I'm down on my knees, praying for the Savior to see. The choir singing, gonna lay down my burden so the river can rise and save me. Another day, it's getting harder, I'm fighting life just like my father. Another day, another dollar, you can't pinch pennies, they keep getting smaller. Sitting here waiting for the sun to shine, sitting here waiting for you. I've been waiting all my life, I've been waiting, the choir still singing, I'll be waiting for you. Thank you very much.
Blackbird sitting in my front yard, telling me hard times are coming on. It ain't rained in weeks, and the fields don't grow, the dust just blows. Daddy don't sleep 'cause the raven crows, but I sing like the whippoorwill in spring. About these hard times I sing like the whippoorwill in spring. Sitting by a dried up creek, telling me mama's been feeling sick. She ain't left her bed in days. When the baby's crying, the house needs cleaning. School bells ring, but I won't be leaving. Sing like the whippoorwill in spring. To my poor heart I sing like the whippoorwill in spring. When those black clouds block the light, dirt streaks ears paint the night, there ain't nothing a girl can do but sing the whippoorwill's tune. Blackbird sitting on my rooftop, telling me all the things they're not. It's men in suits again, who come to take our house and plow our land with machines made by the devil's hand. Sing like the whippoorwill in spring. With these hard times I sing like the whippoorwill in spring. When those black clouds block the light, dirt streaks ears paint the night, there ain't nothing a girl can do but sing whippoorwills too.
right, we took the banjo out and you're all still here, so that's a good sign. All right, so we're gonna get all sorts of hillbilly now. So we're gonna play a fiddle tune we wrote called "The Rabbit in the Moon." This is the title track of our album that we just released, and we were stargazing one night, and there was a lunar eclipse, and so we were looking at the moon for a long time. And I was remembering an old a folk tale I used to read to my children from India, where called "The Rabbit in the Moon," where you would see the shape of the rabbit in the shadows in the moon. So this song was sort of born from that, and we wanted it to kind of have that sort of rabbit energy. Thank you. So we were invited to play at a Paul McCartney tribute night at Club Passim, and I grew up with, my parents just loved the Beatles. They played the Beatles all the time, so I was like, yes, this is my moment. We're going to just like play this amazing Beatles song, and then the caveat was, but no Beatles. It had to be Paul McCartney solo stuff, and I was like, wah, wah, and I didn't know a whole lot of Paul McCartney solo stuff. Of course, I knew like some of his bigger hits. And then I grew up in the 80s, so I knew that whole Michael Jackson period that we just all want to forget about, that he sort of embarked upon. And I think my orchestra did like a really, really bad version of Band on the Run or something like that. So we were kind of at a loss, but we did a little digging around, and we ended up learning this next song that we're going to play, which is "Let Me Roll It," and it's become one of our very favorites, and it's not a song we probably would have discovered if we hadn't been invited to play that night. So we've just really enjoyed learning it, so we hope you enjoy it too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
me something I understand. You gave me loving in the palm of my hand. And I can't tell you how I feel. My heart is like a wheel. Let me roll it. Let me roll it to you. Let me roll it. Let me roll it to you. I wanna tell you, and now's the time. I wanna tell you that you're going to be mine. I can't tell you how I feel. My heart is like a wheel. Let me roll it. Let me roll it to you. Let me roll it. Let me roll it to you. You gave me something I understand.